Hello guys, welcome back to this tutorial. I'm sorry for the long break. I'm really sorry for the long break. A lot of people have been asking me when am I dropping the final parts, and I have not really been online since because I have a lot of designs and I have to be on site. I told you guys I don't just create designs. Most of my designs I'm the one who builds them because I'm fully into the construction industry. So whatever I'm teaching you really have to take it serious, because a day might come that I'll be so busy and I'm going to hand over this channel to someone else. So while we're on that, you should grab whatever you're able to grab while I'm still working. So like I said, I'm really sorry for the long break. I'm sorry for how long this class has taken. It's really not my fault. It's because I've been busy, and this is what we are working on. This is what we are working on. You can see it very well. This is what we are working on, and it's going to be exactly like this by the time we're back again. Yeah, you know what we are designing? This is what we are designing, and we have come a long way that we really don't need to quit. We've come a long way. So today we're going to be completing this project by God's grace, and whichever country you're learning from, you're watching me from, kindly hit the comment section and let me know the country. I really want to know my audience so as to set my time zone to match all those things. So what we're going to be doing right now is creating this wall extras. We call them wall extras called window beds. I already have a tutorial, a class for it, so in case you just want to dive from there, just go into that. So what we need right now, we come to our document, we come to our object, come to your object. Why is this object showing dimension tools? Let's check something. This showing dimension tools in Archi 218. This object in Archi 218, that is for objects. So let's go to our more. Okay, it's still not there. This lamp setting, this document, then that's documents. I'm looking for objects. I'm coming, guys. Let's go design. Let's go for design. Let's come to object tools. So we'll pick our object tools. Okay, they allow you to load. You just type in wall extra here, wall extra. You can use slab for this, or you can use the wall extra. So for the class to be fast, we're going to use wall extra for it. You type search, then let's look for it. Okay, wall extra. Okay, let's take this, guys. We just have to change this height to 15 millimeter because that's what we are using. 15 millimeter. Okay, no, sorry, that's width. Let's change the height to 15 millimeter. Then our width remains the same, 900 millimeter. So let's take this, guys. Let's take the first one here. We're using a width of 300 on this window, so we have to go to this part and change this to 300 because that's what we are working with. Okay, 300. You move to fit in, guys. Move to fit in. Let's see that on 3D so we can be able to edit. Okay, now let's create an addition for this. Let's change this to 680 or 630. Okay, sorry, that's wrong spot. Let's change this bottom to 680. Let's see, 680 or 630. I think we use 630. Okay, 630 fits in perfectly, but we are having an error. And what's the error? The error is that the window is so close to this beam layout. You can see very well this window is too close to this beam layout, so automatically it's telling us to bring the window down or take the beam up, and we can't bring this window down because that's the height that tallies with the height of a door. This is the beam level, so we have to take this up. This has to go up. This bed has to go up. Now let's first of all, let's check something. This has a height of 225. Let's make this 4. Coming, guys, let's check something. Okay, I think this is okay for me. 4. Then let's increase this to 4. Okay, then we increase this to 4. We have to correct all those things so to have what we want. Okay, then we repeat the same thing here. We change this to 4, then we change this to 4 likewise. Okay, let's see. Now we have to edit these two to the same 4. This has to be the same 4, then this has to be the same 4, then this has to be 4. Okay, let's edit everything, guys. Then we need to reduce this. We need to reduce this, or we take it to be 4. Either we reduce or we make it to be the same 4. Okay, we take this to be 4. Okay, so we can have what we want. You know, this design, correction is inevitable. You can't avoid it, and you can't escape from it. The moment you're scared of correcting your design, you might end up designing off key. So once you detect something is wrong, always take it upon yourself to resketch it and correct it immediately. It's going to go a long way to help you in the design industry. You understand? So always remember to save your project. Don't forget that part is very, very vital in this construction grade. It's very, very vital. So guys, in case you're just coming to this channel, this is Architectural World. Don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to hit the like button, and don't forget to be a member of this class, of this channel, because you're not going to regret anything here. Everything we teach here is based on client request, and we're giving you the best. Yeah, so that being done, let's check this. Okay, we have to edit these two. We're editing these two, and likewise this. So let's just edit both at the same time. Let's go for 4 here. We are increasing by height of 200 so as to have space between the window and the rest. So we increase this to the same 400. Okay, then we take this to 400 likewise. Let's make this to 4. It's gonna come up. Hold on. Okay, let's do the same thing here. 4. Okay, guys, you can see it very well. Now we have it right where we want it. I think I'm okay with this. So all I just need is duplicate all my window design. I'm going to duplicate them right now. So I'll just come down here, I'll create a copy of this, paste it there. So you just have to repeat this because it's all windows are of the same sizes. So just duplicate the design, rotate where you have to rotate, and fit in properly. Like I said, guys, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. There's a window height of 600 at the back. So you have to increase this to 600 millimeter. Okay, then you move to fit in, you create a copy on this. Okay, you rotate a copy, you move to fit in. Okay, okay, let's copy the first one because it matches with this. Let's take this to the spot. What's the size of this? 400. Size is 400, so we have to change this to 400. Okay, okay, let's rotate a copy for the toilet window. So we pick the size of the window. The cheat is 1530. The window size is 650. That's the window's width. The height is 650. The width is 500. So come here, the 650, edit all this. This is a bottom offset to home. Let's do that on 3D. It's more better on 3D. So we'll come here, cheat to silly bottom. Let's do here 1530. Let's see, 1530. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. You can see we just have to increase the height. Now all we need to increase is the height. 650, sorry, 650, that's 6.5. Okay, so come back to our ground floor. We'll copy, not yet to copy, we'll move. This window has to be increased to 500. Okay, okay, perfect. So let's create a copy of this and paste it here because we have one toilet window here. Then let's rotate a copy and send to the back side. Okay, okay, yep. So guys, let's see that on 3D, what we just created. Always remember to save your project, guys. It's very, very important. Always remember to save your project. Don't forget to do that. Always remember saving your project is always better. Okay, let's see that. Let's see what we just did. Okay, now let's put our columns. Let's put our column on the space. Now these are columns. We have 1, 2, 3. We have 3 columns right now to put. So let's put our columns. We'll come to our ground floor. First, save your project, guys. Don't play with that part. Okay, so our column, we'll come to our ground floor. We'll come to column. You can see we have a column 20. Under design, you go to column setting. We really don't need much width on this column. This is like a design column to support the span of that beam. That is basically the reason why you're seeing that we're having that column here. Let me show you on 3D. You see, the length of this to this pole is 4 meters. To me, I think is too much for a suspended beam, and that is why I'm creating the column. It's too much for a suspended beam to me. It's not that I'm creating a column for design. This could work without a column if you think you can be able to calculate the span very well. So when you're creating a design, always put the safety of the people who's going to occupy it first, then the duration of the building, so you don't overstress it. And that is why I'm creating these 3 columns here to help analyze the span. You can see from here to here is 4 meters. Let me show you that on 2D. You can see very well. Let's check that from our labeling. Let's go to documents. Let's pick a line tools to check what we have here. You see, we have a 4.121 meter. To me, I think it's too much for a suspended beam. It's too much. Let me show you on 3D. This span is too much for a suspended beam, and that is why I'm creating the 3 columns right at the spot. So let's go back to our design, come back to our column. We'll go to our column settings. Then let's make this of this 300 by 150 millimeter. The width has to be 150 millimeter, while the height has to be, the breadth has to be 300. So let me change this to 150 millimeter and place my first column right here. Let me place my first column right here. I think, where did I put it? Okay, let me move this column this way. Okay, I think I'm okay with this. I'm gonna edit all 3 same time. I'll give it a gap of 150 millimeter. Sorry, I'll give it a gap of, let's say, 300 millimeter, including the thickness of the column. I'll repeat the same thing here because I'm using 3. If you use 1, it was not going to look sharp. More reason why you have to use 3 tiny pillars for this. Okay, so come down here, click this, go to column settings, then I'll come to modeling. I'll change this to white. First, let's see the white we have been using. Which of this white have we been using? So we don't have different colors. Okay, glossy white. We've been using glossy white. So we'll come here, we'll pick this, we'll come to column settings, we'll come to modeling, you turn this on, you look for glossy white. You know, I told you that whenever you are picking your colors, you have to be very careful so you don't have color complication during your final rendering. Okay, glossy white. Then we have to reduce the height of this column to, let's say, let's take away 4 from it. Okay, perfect. Now you see, let's go to zoom and see if we are okay. I told you I always like doing my addition on 3D. That's why I always like doing my addition. Okay, so we have it right where we want it. Then let's see the size. This column is too big. They have too big. So let's change this column to 100 millimeter. I think 100 millimeter is okay for this column. Let's go to 100 millimeter. I think that's what I prefer. 100. Yep. Not too big, not too small. So 100 millimeter is okay for this. So the next thing we're looking at right now, let's check out 3D. The next thing we're looking at right now is our layouts. Let's change this layouts. Let's change all those layouts. Okay, so what did we use here? Let's pick these two. You know it has been long we created this design, so automatically I've forgotten some of all this. Okay, I use Flemish bricks. So I'll come down to my 2D, then I'll pick this my wall tools because I want to change this layout. Then I'll have to split so it doesn't reflect on the other side. You look for your split tools, come down towards here. This is my split is at the ending. I want to split this part. Pick your split tools, you pick the line you want to split, then you draw it up. Okay, now I got that. I'll come here, I'll change my modeling to Flemish bond. Okay, perfect. So that being done, the next place I'm working on, let me go to the 3D. Okay, I'm working right here. Let me see my picture. I have to change this and change this likewise. So I'll come here, let me rotate this. Okay, so I'm changing this, let me rotate this. Okay, so first I'll change this, come here, I'll change this to Flemish bond. Okay, let me see that on 3D. Okay, perfect. So the next is this is gonna give me issues. You see guys, this is where you have to be very careful. See, this is gonna give us a little issue, so we just have to split all these walls. You have to split these walls from this part. We split this, then we take this wall, we split this wall again from this wall. Okay, let's see that on 3D. So automatically the center is now standing on its own. Between the windows, it's not a single wall. Let's see that it's not a single wall, but check out what's going to happen. Let's go to the wall settings. Let's change this to what we're using. Okay, you see there is an extension up there. It has an extension up there, so that is why you have to come here. You have to create a copy of this wall. You create a copy of this. You change this back to the gray. You're using light gray, right? Light gray or dark gray? What are we using? Let's say light gray or dark gray. I don't know what I was using, but let me look for it. What modeling was I using? Light gray. Okay, so I have to come here, let's go to 3D. We'll correct that later. 3D. Okay, we have to move this wall and also reduce the height of this wall. So we'll come here, change this to light gray. Light gray, where are you? Okay, got it. I come here to my geometry position. I have to change this to, let's say, I'm gonna minus 21.1. Let me see what I got there. 700. Let's try it. I'm trying to create a match. 700. Button should be 2450. 2450 button. Couldn't fly from here, so I have to go back to the setting layout. The bottom is 2540. Let's see that. Okay, let's see what we got here. I'm gonna correct that, guys, don't worry about this. First, let's bring this wall to be, let's change this wall. We have 2.8 meter and we're looking for 2450, so automatically we're going to minus 2450 from 2.8 meter. That's going to give us we're going to do minus 350. Let's see what we have there. 2450. Let's check it. Okay, perfect. So let's bring this to bottom offset to 2450. 2450. Okay, so now we need the height of, let's look for the height. Which height do you think is best? Let's do minus, let's say minus 400 from this, or let's do minus 600. Let's check this. The height seems not to go below. Okay, let's say minus 900, or let's do this to be 200 first. Okay, we have 2, 3, 4, 5. So let's say minus. Stress starts. We just have to delete this and recreate this. I think so. We have to we're looking for something, so let's delete this so we don't have this issue. Let's look for how to fill this volume. Okay, I got a wall for that. What's this wall? This 350 by 2450. So we'll come down here, we take the wall tools, go to wall setting, come here to 350, then we'll do here 2450. Okay, first let's bring this down. Right, that's wrong settings. We come to settings, let's do minus 2450. Let's check what we have. 350. Perfect. So we bring here to 2450. Let's see, then let's go to our modeling, then let's look for the light gray. Okay, let's pick this, then let's create the wall here. Side. Okay, continue. That's an instruction telling us that it was elevated. Ouch, my bad. We just have to go back, pick the wall tools again. The wall is coming from here to here. Okay, let's see that on 3D. Perfect, guys. Now we have it right where we want it. Everything is going smoothly, and don't forget to subscribe. Okay, guys, let's see what we've got. Okay, now you can see that we have almost everything. We have our columns, we have our borders, we have our windows, The next thing we are looking for right now should be our lighting spot. Okay, so you can see that the building is completed. I think so. Yeah, the design is completed, so we have to put our light spot right now. Light spot or our fence. Okay, let's go for, there is a kind of something to check. The down has different layers with the up, so let me check something. Let me check this down. What did I use on the down side? You see, it would be difficult to edit. Okay. Change this outside layout. Okay, better for me. Okay, so what's next? What is next? Let's look. Flowers, lighting spots, vessel. Okay, let's put vessel. So we'll come down here. First, let's go for the lights. Come to document, more. You get light in more, so you come to lamp tools, you pick your lamp here. Okay, interior light. We are looking for street lights. Okay, you pick this, you come here to lamp setting. See, this is where you get the light you want. Which of the light did I use? I used the smaller light. This is what I used. You can either use this, and I think this is okay. So this, now you come to preview here. You don't need to touch this part, you just come to lamp setting, you come to this part, pick this. Okay, now I always tell you that you have to be very careful in this part. You don't need to put let the intensity be much. The intensity don't need to be much, so reduce this intensity to 20, then you turn this on. You can either off the shadow casting. So which color did I use here? I used white. Okay, so that white is the same thing with this, so you don't need to touch that part. So you just come down here. So, okay, sorry, this has to come on the leveling. No, it has to come on the ground floor. You go to ground floor for this. Okay, you pick it up again, they will paste one here. Now let's check that on 3D. Okay, so we'll bring this down. Let's bring this down to 200. Okay, 200 I think is okay. Okay, so that's 200. Now our next light is coming here. We just copy this light, we create a copy of this light, paste it here. change this to 150, change this to 150, or let's say 140. Let's see that on 3D. Okay, you see, now we are having both lights. Because it's already changed, but mine it seems closer, so I want to move it this way a bit. Okay, I create a copy of this. In between I need the light. In between these two walls I need the light there. Okay, but that light has to be smaller. You can see that light has to be smaller, so I'll come down here, I'll change this lights. Let's go to light settings. Okay, width, let's change the width to be 100. Then let's change the height is okay. Let's not touch the height. Let's see that in 3D. Okay, perfect guys. So the next is the lights that are ahead. Okay, so that being done, I'll copy these lights. I'll rotate a copy of this light, to be rotated. Then I'm gonna move. I need one here. I'll create another copy. I need one here. I'll create the last one here. I'll rotate a copy. Okay, I need this here. I'll rotate this. I'll drop one here. Okay, this seems too close to that, so I'm gonna bring this a bit this way. Then I'll bring this here. Okay, I'll rotate a copy. I'll put one here. I'll create another copy, put one here. Then I'll put the final one here. I think I should put the final one here. Okay, so let's see that in 3D. Okay guys, you can see, I guess our design is going smoothly. You can see, I told you I'm going to wrap up this class today, because after there I'm still going to be busy again. This is too close to this window, so let's take this a little bit back. Let's take it back. Okay, so let's see that. Perfect. Now we have our lights and everything. Let's go. Okay, always remember to save your project. Saving your project should be your top priority. Like I said, always saving your project is our top priority. So in case of anything, you're not going to lose what you've been designing for so long. So guys, let's quickly wrap this up. I told you I'm going to wrap up this project today because I really don't have much time for it. So I'm trying to wrap it up as soon as possible. Okay, let's see, where are we? Let's check. We have our lighting spots, we have our columns. Let's check from our 3D. Okay, we have our lighting spots, our column. Let's go for our vessels, or should we go with the fence first? Okay, let's put our fence walls. Then before the vessel, let's put our fence walls. So we'll come here, we'll go direct to the DPC level. Okay, let's take a wall here. Let's create a copy of the wall here. Let's drag it this way. Go to our settings, changes. I prefer to use earth brand. I think so. How do we use here? Let's use brand. Brand is better. Brand. Let's use brand. Let's look for something. I don't want to use this earth brown because I'm already using it on my doors. Okay. Okay. Let's use it. Come to positioning. Let's add 2 meter to this. Okay. Let's see that on 3D. Okay. Do you think we should bring it down a bit to like 150? Let's bring it down to 150. Let's change this to 150. The 2 is too much. 150. Let's see. Okay. So we just have to copy this. Create a copy of this. Perfect. Excuse me. Okay, guys. See that already? Okay. Let's bring this close. Seems too far. Let's bring this close likewise. Okay. Let's see. The reason I'm trying to bring it a little bit close is because of the rendering. You need to check outside elevation if it's well placed so that during your rendering you're not going to be seeing the other part of the fence. So that is why I'm bringing it close. Okay, you can see I can render from this elevation perfectly, seeing both sides, but let me have a little bit sliding to see if it's going to disturb. This is how you create your fence line between your building. Make sure all the sides you want to elevate, that like all the sides you want to render, you can pick them very well with even having the fence on all 3 sides. So let's check the other side. You can see I have everything. Okay, now you see this fence is blocking me. That is because it seems too close. So I'm going to bring this at a bit. I'm bringing this at a bit. Okay. Yep, you can see it's off. This is how you place your fence. So you have a good, nice job. Now, guys, you can see I really don't like rendering the back of a building because there's nothing so special about the back. I just take all 3 sides. But in case you want to give the back a shot too, you could just walk on the fence like the way I just did. So you come towards this way, you check the side that is going to give you stress. Okay, you can either move this back a little, like you can take this back fence backward. Okay, let's see that. Okay, now you can see all 3 sides are on display, but I really don't like rendering the back like I just told you. So the next thing we're going to be looking at right now is our flower vessel. Some of the flowers are going to be installed using our rendering tools. I don't know what you're going to render with, but that is how you're going to install some of the vessels. So you have a natural picture quality. So the only thing we're going to put here is the flower pot being these vessels 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 all around the clouding. Then there is one on this upper side. This particular flower here, I'm going to use Atlantis to do that. This coconut tree here, I'm using Atlantis for that. Likewise this and likewise this. So we just have to put the vessels here while we use Atlantis for the rest things. So let's dive back. Let's dive back to the flower vessel. Come to the PC level. Now let's check the height of this because that's what we're working with. Let's check the height of this. I've set to 600. This 600. Now you come to your object tools. Come here. Now you search for it. You just put vessel. Sorry. Just put vessel. Okay. let's say tree. Let's search for tree. Okay. 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 Let's take this and see where it belongs to. Okay. Plant. Okay. Now let's check this properly. We have it on plant. I don't know if you're gonna get it the way I get it. Let me look for it in an easy way. Now let's assume I need a vessel. I'll click my object tools. I'll go to the object settings. Then I'll come to general tools. I think so. Is it opening tools? Site improvements. Okay. On site improvements, that's where you can see people, plants, sport fields, street furniture, traffic, transport elements. Okay, we're going for plant. Right on this plant, we pick a vessel, pick our vessel. Then the offset, we're going to do that on 3D. Let's place one vessel here. Let's check that on 3D. Okay, we'll bring this to 600. Okay, we change this to 600. Change this to 600. Okay, that's 600. Let's see that. Not bad. We have two on this layer. This 600. We have one on the front of this beam. Okay, that's 600. So let's copy this flower because we're going to be working with it a whole lot. Let's paste it here. Do you think we should expand it a bit? I don't know. I think we should give it a little bit. Let's make this stuff 500. Let's see that in 3D. Okay, I think the 500 is not bad. So let's copy this. We need one here. I want to copy this, so it's going to be on a straight line. I need one here. I need another vessel here. I need a vessel here. Let's see that on 3D. Okay. Okay. Don't forget to save your project. It's very, very vital. Always remember that. Okay. Okay. Okay, we need a vessel here, but a different one, so we're going to work that later. Let's create a copy here because this vessel is going on all around the building. Okay, let's take this here. Let's have 4 at this spot. You know, I told you I don't like rendering the back, but I don't know if you're going to do it. That is the reason I'm bringing this here. So in case you're rendering it, everything is going to look sharp. Let's put this here. Then let's bring this here. Okay, now we'll come to settings. We'll go to this part home story, we change this to ground floor. We'll click OK. We'll come this way. I just created a copy to the ground floor. We'll come here. Okay, we'll bring this here. We'll change the vessel. I want to change the vessel. I thought I have a different vessel for that. I was having a different vessel, or did I cut that stuff from? I think I got this stuff from. No. This stuff is on card. So where is it? I got this stuff on card. I'm very sure. Okay, let's just use it. Let's bring this to 0. Okay, I really want to change that versus color. Okay, I'll come perfect. Okay. So now we have it right where we want it. What else are we lacking, guys? Like I said, guys, I'm really sorry for being away for so long. My 2 YouTube channel has been on hold for so long because I've been really busy that I can't even open my system. So busy. I've been designing, I've been on site, so I have a lot of jobs this period, and that is why I've been so busy. But I'm really sorry, guys, because I'm gonna wrap up this class today. What is on 2022? I think this is the end of the class. Every other thing will be done using Atlantis Studio. You can see we have everything set. Every other thing is Atlantis Studio. That is what we're going to be using. Every other thing, Atlantis Studio. Okay, guys, welcome to Architectural World once again. In case you just joining this channel, in case you're just meeting us for the first time, maybe you just stumbled upon this channel, please kindly subscribe to this channel and don't forget to turn on the notification bell. Our next class is going to be based on a subscriber's request. Anything that is giving you issue that you want us to treat, kindly indicate on the comment section and I'm going to treat it immediately. Thank you, guys. I love you. Remain blessed.